Hi there. Let's analyze this chart together. The first house, or also called the ascendant, is the person. It's their personality, appearance, and their attitude. It's their vitality. Now, the ruling planet of the sign on the ascendant in traditional astrology is called the helmsman. And the location of that planet, which is in the 10th house in this chart, is the destination of the journey of your life. To better understand this, let's look at this chart. The helm of this chart is Libra, and the helmsman for this chart is Venus, because Venus rules Libra. The destination of this life is where Venus is located, and for this chart, it's in the 10th house of career, reputation, or image to the outside world. Now, Venus rules the ascendant Libra, and it also rules Taurus. Taurus is over in the 8th house. So Venus rules the ascendant and the 8th house. And if we look over here to the right, we see that the ascendant is, as I just mentioned, the person, the personality, your body, vitality, physical appearance. And the 8th house topics are inheritance, death, or other people's money. So we have now 3 houses in play. We have the ascendant, which is Libra. We have Taurus, which is the 8th house. And we have the location of the ruler of both of those zodiac signs, which is Venus in the 10th house. So 1st house, 10th house plus 8th house need to be combined to tell you some sort of story or some information about this person's life. Now, if you look over in the 8th house, you see that the sun is also located in this house. And we know that the sun is the soul's purpose. For those of you that believe in karma or, karma, this is the house where you have lessons to learn, the topics of the house, or things that will be incredibly important to you on and off throughout your life. The subject matters of the 8th house in this chart will play a big part in this person's life. And these topics are death, inheritance, and other people's money. Not only is the sun there, but there's 4 planets in this 8th house. When you have 4 planets or more, you have a stellium, and that's a real big deal in any chart. Let's go back to the topics of that 8th house. So we know the topics in general are inheritance, death, and other people's money. Does this mean that all those topics are going to be important, or just 1 or 2 of them? It means that probably just 1 or 2, maybe 3 of these topics will be relevant throughout the person's life. But in some way, this house will be very important for this person throughout their life. Now, as I said, we have a stellium, and anytime you have a stellium, you have all these planets gathered there. They're trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell you that this house is really important to a person's life. In this case, we have the sun there, we have a stellium there, and we have the ruler of the ascendant also affecting the 8th house. So this 8th house is a big deal for this chart. Now, I happen to know this person, and I can tell you that the one subject that unfortunately is a big deal in this person's life, and they've had to deal with it, is the subject of death. This is a day chart because the sun is above the horizon. I've taken away the ascendant and descendant markers, but the ascendant will always be in the 1st house, and the descendant will always be in the 7th house. In this case, it's clearly obvious that the sun is above that, so we know it's a day chart. because the ascendant is involved in this explanation, we know that the story of the 8th house, 1st house, and 10th house is going to be very important to this person in some way. So that's really it for now. I just wanted to focus on the importance of the ascendant, but let me talk a little bit more about that. So we have the ruler, which is Venus. And if we have Venus as being the helmsman, and the 1st house as being the helm of a ship, if we consider the journey of your life is going to be embarked on a ship, then the ship is going to be Libra. The journey is going to go through in a Libra fashion, but the helmsman, the driver, the captain of the ship is Venus. And where is Venus taking us? Where is the captain taking us? It's taking us to the 10th house. So this person's outward image is going to be very, very important to them. How they appear to others, their reputation, what people think of them is going to be of utmost importance to them. And because Venus rules that 8th house and that ascendant, those two houses are going to affect and influence this person's outward image and appearance. And I would say, in knowing this person, that is accurate. Anyway, this is just a little bit of a chart analysis. I hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate you being here, and I love learning with you. Any questions, just go ahead and post them below. Bye.